Hello guys, and welcome to our journey. Today's just me because I'm doing a postpartum Q&A. I actually filmed one of these before and I was just not in the best mood. So I was like, yeah, let's redo it because I don't want to be in like a bad mood whenever I'm answering questions about like a sensitive topic. So I re-asked you guys the questions because I just wanted to redo this whole video. So I got a lot of questions asking if it hurts. It definitely did hurt. Not really my stitches hurt me that bad. I didn't tear on the outside, I tore inside, so I feel like I didn't feel them as much. But I was very shocked at how sore I was. Like, I clearly know I was gonna be sore, but like the first time I walked, like it was so much pressure. It was so like my entire body was sore. But I personally pushed very hard. Like literally I pushed with my entire body. I was just shocked at how my entire body was sore. I just wasn't expecting that. I got a lot of questions about how I am doing with breastfeeding. Breastfeeding was very easy, like at the hospital. My milk didn't come in at the hospital. I mean, I had colostrum, but my milk didn't like come in. She was latching fine, she was eating, and then we came home, and then I think it was like the third day, because I went home the next day after she was born. So the third day after she was born, my milk came in like a lot. I was just leaking everywhere. Like it was literally pouring out of me. And I thought, oh, that's just because like my milk just came in, but like it never stopped, and that was making it difficult for her to latch on because it was just drowning her, and it was literally going in the back of her throat, and she was like choking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. So, you know, that was hard. And so I have to use nipple shield so that it blocks the flow from like shooting her, and it fills up in the nipple shield first, and then she has more control. She takes bottles really well. So I'll pump if I get too engorged because I don't want her to have only foremilk, which if you don't know what that is, foremilk is the first milk that comes out, it hydrates, and then hind milk is the fatty milk that comes after. I have a lot of foremilk because I fill up so quickly, so sometimes I have to pump first before I feed her so that she doesn't just get foremilk. But I'm very thankful that I can breastfeed her with the circumstances. Sorry, there's a plane. Somebody said, months 3 and 6 were the hardest part of postpartum for me. What's been the most difficult for you? I can 100% agree with this. So clearly in the beginning, like, it's a struggle because you're trying to get used to your baby. This is the first time you've ever done this. Your body's going through literally so much in like a short amount of time. So that part was just like, you're kind of in like focus mode on like, you're just kind of focused like only on your baby so much that you kind of like forget about yourself. Well, that kind of, I don't think like ends, but like you're really focused on that in the beginning because you just had like a fresh new baby, and they're like, they just need you so much. And so I think I didn't really think about what was going on with me, and then it was weird because I feel like just a few weeks ago was the hardest part for me. Like mentally and physically, I just like, I don't know if it caught up to me. I don't know what happened, but probably about like week 9, 10, I just started feeling like down. I still get like that. I still get in like these weird funks. I still just feel foggy. I get irritated a lot. Like I get irritable a lot. I don't know what that is, but I'm just trying to figure that part out. Someone asked, what was your biggest struggle? My biggest struggle was probably just the anxiety of having a baby. Just these little things. Like if she did something different one day and I'm like, wait, is she okay? If she didn't do something that she did the other day, like just the constant worry about your baby. I think that's the main thing. And my health too. Like I struggle with like anxiety around health issues, so making sure I was okay, because now it's like I have to be okay for her. She needs me, so it's like I need to be extra okay for her. So it's like that constant worrying. I feel like that's like the biggest struggle, is like the constant anxiety about that. Having like Carson be polar opposite, where he's like, she's perfect, everything is fine, balances out and like helps me a lot, so I'm thankful for that. Okay, sorry, the camera literally died as I was talking, so that was rude. How did you feel after having your adorable child? That was the question I was on. So it's a very surreal feeling. I was clearly exhausted. Like, I've never been that exhausted in my life, so I was really like so exhausted and like looking at this like baby that I'm like, I just did that. I literally, she was created in my belly. I held her. She's out. Like, I did that. And then now I'm looking at her and I'm like, that's how I felt on the inside. Like, what the? It's just the weirdest feeling ever. But then it's like, it grows on you. Like, the more days she's here, the more days that she was like in our arms and she's here, like it's like you keep growing love and you don't even know how, because you literally love her so much, but then like it just keeps on getting more and more every single day. Like, you keep looking at her and you keep loving her more and more. It's like so weird. So how do you, it takes to be back to our normal body? Do you need anything for that, or just leave it? I think this person's trying to say like, how long does it take for your body to get back to normal, and like what do you need in order for that to happen? They say that it's about 6 weeks that your body is still like bleeding. You go for your 6-week checkup, and your doctor, if everything's good, is like, all right, you're cleared to work out, to go back to like basically everything that you did before. I think that's bullcrap. I don't think it takes 6 weeks after you literally carried a baby for 10 months and then gave birth and went through all that. There's just no way that your body's back to normal in 6 weeks. That's just unrealistic. I mean, I heard that it takes like a year for some women to even feel normal. I can tell you, I still don't feel normal. I don't feel back to normal. I just don't. Like, some things physically still feel off. Mentally, 100%, I do not feel back to, like, I mean, this is what's hard, is because like pre-pregnancy, I didn't really feel the best. I was like getting there on feeling better, and like pregnancy was when I felt the best. Like, I felt so good pregnant. I was like the most clear mentally. I felt good. I mean, you're uncomfortable with some things aren't the best, but that second and third trimester, I literally felt great. Like, it almost felt like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Like, this is it. Now, I'm still not ready to have like another baby and get pregnant yet. If that happened tomorrow, I wouldn't clearly be mad at it. And every pregnancy is different. Doesn't, you know, I'm gonna say, I hope that all my pregnancies are exactly like that one, because I felt amazing. Anyway, but I still feel foggy. I got a lot of questions just asking how I'm feeling, but I kind of like touched on that. How many days does it take to end? Like I said, it takes about 6 weeks to stop bleeding. Postpartum though, it can take, I think you can have postpartum up to I think it's up to 1 year after your baby's born is considered postpartum. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard last. They might have changed that, I don't know. When are you gonna have another kid? I don't know. We say when Zalia is like 1.5, but really, if we want to have another kid by the time she's 2, we'd have to start trying when she's 1, and maybe that'll happen, I'm not sure. How has your relationship changed since having your baby? The only thing that's changed is we used to always go to the movies together, and that's the only thing that we have not been able to do is like, what is that noise? I don't know what that is, just ignore it. we haven't been able to just like, hey, we're gonna go to the movies. Now, I mean, technically we could, but I just personally don't feel comfortable leaving her like that. We had to a few times in the beginning, and then on our anniversary we did, and I struggled very badly. I didn't like that. You can't just like spend time just one-on-one as easily, but I think it affects Carson more than it affects me. I'll let him talk on that maybe if y'all want like a video on Carson's point of view of like postpartum and like after having a baby. Maybe we can do a video like that because I don't want to like talk for him, but I think I'm just like content right now with that, and I think like it'll eventually obviously get better, but I just don't personally feel comfortable leaving her to just go to the movies. Did you get any postpartum depression at all? If so, how did you help with it? I don't think so, but Carson made a TikTok and I was explaining how I felt, and then everyone in the comments was like, please go get checked. This sounds like postpartum depression. Please go get checked. And like, I don't think so, but like, I mean, I definitely get down. I definitely get in a funk. I definitely feel, but I don't really talk about it as much. I don't know why. I don't feel the need to talk about it. Because like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. What can be done? I'm just trying to, like, I'm still healing. I'm still going through it. So it's like, yeah, if it never gets better, then maybe I'll do something about it. But I feel like it's just part of the process. Like, my hormones are just trying to get back to normal. That plays a big role. Like, I'm just trying to, like, I mean, I'm only 14 weeks postpartum. It's not that long. And someone said, has postpartum been the hardest part of it all? Yeah, so they say like postpartum is the 4th trimester. Okay, 100% 4th trimesters. Okay. I would put 1st trimester and 4th trimester close together because like 1st trimester I just kind of felt gross. And I was still processing what was going on, and it was like new to me. Doctor's appointments, if you know me, you know how I am with doctors. So that was all like a lot. And then the 4th is kind of the same thing because my body's doing something, like it's going through a lot in postpartum. And like during pregnancy you're getting checked constantly, so you know you're good. Postpartum, they're like, hey, we won't see you for 6 weeks. You're gonna bleed a ton and you're gonna feel like crap, and then you gotta take care of a new baby. And then you go in, and then my doctor's great. I'm not saying anything about my doctor. She was great. But then like just in general, you go in, check, you're good. You're good to go. Oh, am I? Because like good, I'm glad. Like health-wise, well, trust me, I'm glad. It's only been 6 weeks, girl. I have to put 4th trimester above 1st because like I have my baby now. So that makes it better. I haven't enjoyed postpartum at all. Like me-wise, like. How are you? I know everyone always asks about the baby, but how are you? See, I wanted to talk about this. This will be my last one. This is what I just want to touch on, and I want to talk about this. In my other video, I was in bad mood when I was talking about this. I'm going to try to be more lighthearted. Okay. When someone has a baby, I understand completely that, like, oh, like the Lion King, the baby's literally everything, and everybody just wants to hold the baby and look at the baby and everything. I completely understand. But it is very true that you now have a baby, and that is the only thing that people are worried about or care about. It's 100% true. I don't care. What I care about is this. The people that didn't give a crap about you before you were pregnant, and then were so like extra with you because you were pregnant, like, and almost made you feel like, wow, like, I feel like we've grown our relationship, like we're closer now. Then you have that baby, they don't give a crap about you anymore, and they only care about the baby. Like, that's what bothers me. I cannot stand that part. Like, that's messed up to me, and that makes you want to be like, okay, well, you're not gonna be in my life either, because I don't know, I don't believe that. I'm trying to watch my words right now. I don't believe that you should even be a part of that child's life if you're not giving a crap about the parents. That's just not, it doesn't add up to me. The baby wouldn't be there without the mother, so why you don't care about the mother? It's weird. It's because even when it's like in a situation where, even in like divorce situation, it's like you still have to have respect for that mother because they're the mother of your kids. It's kind of that same concept. When you show literally no caring, respect, or interest in that mother after she has a baby, it's like something's wrong with that person. That's how it is. And I just personally think that it's messed up, and I think that people shouldn't be like that. If you can learn anything from this video and you can learn anything today, I would just learn and try to be a better person when it comes to that, and I would definitely be caring towards both parents, honestly, because it's a change for everyone. It's a change for that entire family. So yeah, I think that's all the questions for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see next from us. Also, comment down below how your postpartum was, if you can relate your point of view on a few things that I've said. But yeah. I don't remember our outro. See, I literally, like, my brain's not working right now. I think it's like, hope you enjoyed or something. I can't remember.